All right, and now it's finally time to check in with the man who has the real opinion, Gene Reynolds, back fresh off from EbertFest. So
Yes.
how was it?
A lot of work. You'd think just seeing movies, and I never thought it would be. You think seeing a lot of movies wouldn't be a lot of work. Well, I'd put a lot of work into it, and then if you want my reviews, I actually have them on my blog and on the Facebook page.
Definitely. Okay, so you can see them all online. And how many movies did you go to in
counting,
5 days?
Well, counting, I went and seen a new movie that weekend, and I had to watch Citizen Kane twice, technically. That would be 15 in 5 days. It was a lot.
Cow, man.
Thankfully, most of them were good. There was only really one movie I didn't like a lot, and it was called, I believe it was Patong. It means the kite in Indian, and it was honestly, I thought it was rather boring.
Really?
But the rest of the movies that they showed there, I actually at least enjoyed or really liked. So.
And I wanted to. What did you think of Citizen Kane when you saw it? Because it's lauded, and I remember you said that you hadn't seen it before then.
Well, what it was they actually showed it with Roger Ebert's commentary. So which that made it kind of difficult for me because I had never seen it, and of course I knew the whole secret and everything. You know, there's always the Rosebud jokes.
Yeah.
But getting to hear him explain the movie and how they did the shots and everything else. I mean, the way it was set up, it was almost as many. They said almost as many special effects as something like Star Wars.
Wow.
The way that there was scenes that were put together, and hey, he's really not there, and so that was kind of neat. So when I got to finally watch the movie, I went and rented it and took it home.
Okay, so
and
get
watched
a kind
it
of
for
a clean
real.
version.
I didn't think the movie was that great. It was okay. It wasn't that interesting to me. I mean, maybe back then,
with all of what was going on,
with the Hearst comparisons and stuff like that, stuff I don't know much about. But the movie itself was okay, but knowing what went into it, I appreciate it for that, and I think that's why a lot of people put it on their best of lists, and that's why Roger Ebert said, not because it was the greatest movie, but because of what went into the movie.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, well, let's move on to the movie that you saw for your review this week, The Raven. Tell us a little bit about it.
The Raven was a lot like if you had Saw mixed with what did I compare it to?
7.
Yeah, Saw and 7 in the past. And the movie was okay. It had a decent premise. John Cusack was good as Poe at the first, when he was kind of pompous and, hey, don't you know who I am? Who can finish this quote the Raven, when he's trying to get free drinks.
Right.
He was good as a jerk, but when they tried to make him kind of heroic, I didn't buy it as well. Not a bad movie. Decent if you like thrillers, but very predictable, but not bad. Rent it whenever it comes out. Don't go see it in the theater.
Good deal. All right. Well, thank you so much. And all your reviews again from EbertFest can be found on your blog,
on the blog and on the Facebook page.
So go check those out. Thanks so much for being with us, Gene. We appreciate it. We'll be right back.